Hi guys, it's Jody here. I wanted to just post a favourites video right now. And first of all, I did get an email, or a message I should say, from a YouTube user, and it was a question from My Super Angel about the e.l.f. cream blushes that I'd posted in a haul video recently. And I just wanted to show you My Super Angel again swatches here. You were asking about a recommendation or a review on Tease, Heartbreaker and Seductress e.l.f. blushes. That's what they look like again for anyone who didn't see that video. They're in quite bulky packaging. That comes up every time anyone shows these blushes on their video. The consistency, I saw a video of Emily Noel's recently talking about how it's a little bit like the Maybelline Dream Mousse foundations, and it's a lot more like Play-Doh to me. It's just got that consistency. If you stick your finger in it, it stays, you know, as a you know, you'd have your finger shape in it, but it's not creamy. It's yeah, it's a lot like Play-Doh. If you imagine Play-Doh had some pigment that would come off on your finger, that's what the consistency of these e.l.f. cream blushes is like. So basically I had on my wrist Tease, Heartbreaker and Seductress. So My Super Angel, if that helps, Seductress is quite a lot more vivid. Don't know how the lighting is showing it, but you were after something a bit more natural with a hint of pink, and you like coral colours. So if it's not too late, and it was a while ago that you were asking me, that I would advise between the Tease and the Heartbreaker. And I think the Heartbreaker is more of like a true sort of cool pink, I would say, and this one, the Tease, is just a little bit more, I think, corally. It's just got a tiny bit more sort of orange in it, and I'm not sure again how much that's showing in the light, but yeah, I would definitely keep it between Tease and Heartbreaker. So I hope that helps for what it's worth. Also, so getting into the favourites for this month, I just thought I'd start with some hair products basically. I wash my hair every second day. I think I've said this in a whole video before actually, and so every second day I'm using some kind of heat, well, a blow dry. I'm using a heat product on my hair every single day, but every second day I'm curling with a straightening iron or a curling wand or a curling iron, or very occasionally hot rollers, and I use this every single day. The Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray would be my favourite. What I really like about this is the nozzle. I have seen Ruby Tuesday post about this nozzle, that she'll buy, you know, other heat tamer sprays, protective sprays that she really likes, and she'll put it in this bottle because of the spray. So the spray delivers just a really nice fine spray. It smells good. I think it does a good job protecting my hair. My hair is still really quite shiny and healthy despite the fact that I use a heat tool on it every single day. So I think it does a good job, and I think it does say that it styles and protects, and I think that it does probably do a little bit towards holding any style that I have in there. I will still use a styling product and hairspray, but I think this does do a bit of a job towards that. A couple other hair products that I do use most days where appropriate. I use the Moroccan oil every single day. I will just take the lid off, put my hand on top, tip it upside down, and then whatever is on my hand, I'll just rub my hands together, and I'll rub it through the second half of my hair, so the bottom half of my hair. And I'll do that before I blow dry. I'll do that before I, you know, use heat tamer. I'll do that second day that I'm not washing, and love it. I think that really helps to make my hair shiny. On that second day as well, when I'm not washing my hair, I always put a dry shampoo. I've got really oily skin and I've got really oily hair, and I cannot go that second day without washing my hair without a dry shampoo. Otherwise my hair is just a grease ball, just limp, lanky, greasy, gross. So I've been switching around different hairsprays. I've used the I think I've used the Batiste, I've used the Chlorane, I think is what it's called, in the white tube. What was I using? The Pst is what it's called. I got that from Ulta, and I have seen that in Australia. I really like that Pst actually, but this is what I've been using this month, the Tresemme Fresh Start Dry Shampoo. And Pixie 2 Woo actually did a recent review, You Choose Monday or whatever it was, and I think this was her favourite. This one is the dry shampoo for oily straight to normal hair, and I do really like that. It doesn't leave an awful white colour, and I think it does a great job of what it's supposed to do. So I would recommend that Tresemme. that is the last hair product I have, except for a brush of mine, which is a favourite. So whenever I need to tease or do some back combing to get some height in my crown or around the front area, I'll use this. I used to use a brush like this. This is a is it the boar bristle? Used to use a brush like that to tease, but I find this sort of thing, it has the pick on one end, so I'll use that to part the section that I do want to tease. But I just find that because it's so much thinner, I find that really easy to you know, a lot more precise where I'm teasing, and I can choose if I'm doing it just at the roots or up a bit higher. I like the precision of that. And then the pick as well, you know, just as you're smoothing down that section after you've teased it, you can use that pick to, you know, just bring up any sections that might need just a bit more help getting the height once you've done your hair. So I really like that tool as well. On to more the cosmetic side. This is always my favourite part of people's favourites videos. Love these, use these every single day. The Almay oil-free eye makeup remover wipes. These are $9.95 from Priceline is where I get them. Occasionally you can find them for about 50% off there. You know, 20, I guess, more often 20% off, but I've seen them up to 50% off at Priceline. So you can get them for around $5 if you're lucky, and I buy them in bulk when I do find them cheap. They are just the perfect size for removing eye makeup. Just one that's just a little bit misshapen, but nice, round, really thin. I always store them upside down, and so I store them like that, and I find that I still have plenty of moisture down to the very last little eye makeup remover pad. Perfect for taking off my eye makeup every single night. Onto eyeshadow. Two favourite palettes I've been working with this month, and I change it up every single day because I like the variation. It's really hard to actually have a favourite because I don't reach for the same thing every day. If I reach for something one day, even if I really love it, I'll reach for something else. That's one of the problems of being a makeup collector, is I'm under constant pressure that I put on myself to use the products that I buy because I love it. I love trying the different colours. So I never get into a habit of using the same thing every day. But walking on eggshells, as I said, I have been away from home for a week at a time this month, and loved the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells. For those in Australia, the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes are available on Crush Cosmetics, and I've also gotten quite a few of my Colour Icon trios and 8 palettes, I think they are, from eBay, from really great seller in the USA. So always available there too at very reasonable prices if you don't mind waiting 2 to 3 weeks to get your stuff. Also the Too Faced Natural Eye. Love this palette. Got this a while ago. This is available in Australia. You can get those from Kit Cosmetics. Just love this. Really versatile. I know you've all seen it if you've been watching eBay for a while, but you've got quite a few different highlight or lid, you know, basic lid colours if you are after something quite neutral, and then, you know, a lot of options here. Really pretty colour there with the push-up, really pretty gold colour there with the honey pot, and then, you know, quite a few different choices for crease, or even if you're after a smokier, darker lid. Just love that palette, the Natural Eye, and I have been a bit sneaky and got another Too Faced eye palette this month, which I'll go into in another video. As far as concealer goes, sorry for talking so fast too, but I'm just trying to get most of the products in. But my favourite under eye concealer this month has been the Well Rested. I have been using the Bare Minerals Well Rested. I have been using quite a few different concealers under my eye as far as the cream concealers, but I'm nearly always every day following up with a Well Rested, and I'm finding that I'm getting really good results with that. I will apply that with something like a MAC 224, that's the Sigma version, or Coastal Scents Deluxe Crease Brush, just something fluffy dome shaped. And I'll sort of give it a bit of a swirl in the corner and then sweep it out like that after I've put on my cream concealer. And I find that just helps to eliminate the dark circles that are always around my eyes these days. Another favourite of mine that I use every single day is the Maybelline Definer Brow. I have used various pencils, Maybelline brow pencils before, NYX brow pencils, also MAC's charcoal brown eyeshadow powder. This is my favourite, the Definer Brow. If you haven't used this before on your brows, you've got to get it and give it a try. It's really thin, really thin. If I hold it up against this brush, you'll sort of see a comparison, but the pencil that comes out is just really thin, and it's perfect for just getting the little strokes in your eyebrows. And I've been using Lisa Eldridge's trick this month of to get the shape of the eyebrow, just shaping the top and then only filling in any little gaps that there are, but not using a pencil to fill in the whole eyebrow shape. Doing the shape along the top of the eyebrow, and then if there's any bald spots, filling that in. And I'm finding that a really effective way to do my eyebrows. It's rarely too much and just enough to make me look finished. Primer wise, I've been really enjoying my Arbonne makeup base here. I've been using this one every day. Arbonne makeup primer, 30 mils. Got that from an Arbonne seller here in Western Australia. Really impressed with the Arbonne skincare range. I've been using that every day and night. Cleanser, serum, moisturizer, eye cream, all that. Got the whole set and really enjoying it. Really happy with the way my skin's been looking lately, and very impressed with their primer. I think that my skin is a lot less oily, you know, halfway through the day. I think my makeup is staying on a lot better with this Arbonne makeup primer, so I would thoroughly recommend it. Doesn't come cheap, but well worth it. And then on the subject of foundation and foundation staying on, a foundation that I have been coming back to quite a bit, and I do rotate, as I said, every single day. I've got, you know, probably 6 to 10 foundations on the go at any one time, but I've been really impressed with the Maybelline Superstay makeup, and they claim on the bottle itself that it does last for 24 hours. Don't know about that. I never wear foundation for 24 hours, but I really like the finish of this. It's quite natural. The colour, which for me is in nude, is just a really good match, so it always looks lovely and natural, and I'm very happy with that. Also, really quickly, primer of choice this month is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I do prefer that to the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I think it just has a little bit more slip when you're putting it on. I'm finding that it just rubs in and sort of is absorbed into your skin a little bit easier than the Primer Potion, which just seems a little bit, yeah, it just has a little less slip than the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. They both do an equally good job, but I just like the application of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance myself. On the subject of lips, lastly, just to finish it off, really enjoying, if you're in America, the Ulta Lip Pencil in Mink. You can see that there, just really natural. It goes with anything, browns, pinks. You can blend it into light pinks. And then a slightly darker version, the Prestige Mochaccino here next to it. That's just got a little bit more plum in it, but you can just do a lighter application with a lighter hand and get a really similar effect with the Prestige Mochaccino. And then as far as lip colour goes, I've got two of those. The NARS Ophelia lip gloss. This is one that I learnt about from Amarix. Thank you, Amarix. You can see there the Ophelia lip gloss. Just a nice sort of rosy colour, and I'll put that over like the Mink or the Prestige Mochaccino for just a really nice effect. And lastly, I'm not sure if these are available anymore, but the L'Oreal, they come in a tube like that. L'Oreal Color Riche in 300 Golden Vanilla. Saw this in a bargain bin, which is why I think it's discontinued, and it's just gorgeous. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I bought about 5 tubes of this because I think they might be running out, but I just love it. It's beautiful, especially with that Ulta Mink lip pencil. Love it. So they are my favourites, current favourites. Hope you enjoyed that. Please feel free to post any comments, and we'll see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.